Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. This is going to be a fun one today. We're going to be talking about Edgar Wright. And yeah, competing here, we've got Chris Diaz. Chris, how's it going?
Doing good. Edgar Wright, one of my favorite directors working today. I love mostly every single one of his movies. The one I don't really love, but I'm here to have fun. Chad is a great player. I'm not going to win, but I'm here to have fun.
Also here we've got Chad. Chad, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. I've been waiting for this match to happen, for a while now. I also love Edgar Wright, especially for Netter Trilogy is very special to me. Just looking for a fun match with Chris here. I think this will be a great one, and looking forward to see all the brilliant ways Malcolm's going to trip us up with these questions.
Music.
But with that being said, how Formula Random works is going to be 35 questions in total. The first 30 questions just gain a point as always. Last 5 questions will be gain a point, lose a point. I'll get more into that when we get there. Everyone gets 3 repeats. Because it's live, no challenges. If you do have an issue with a question, we can talk about that off air. But most of all, the most important rule is have fun. Your first question is, in Shaun of the Dead, what numbered player was Shaun when he entered the game? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
2.
Chad.
I also said player 2.
2 is correct. The next question is, in Hot Fuzz, who plays Father Christmas, the last person to injure Angel in the line of duty?
I knew you would do that.
Of course he would, yes.
Me do that? No. 5.
What?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chad.
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
Chris.
Well, the camera don't be watching Peter Jackson.
The next question is, in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, what is the name of the only one of Ramona's evil exes that's a female? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
And I might have to ask that you.
Chad.
I believe it's Roxy Richter.
Chad.
Roxy is correct.
I had a list in my head. I would try and remember the list he wrote for him.
The next question is, in The World's End, what is the name of the second pub that the gang visits? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
The Two-Headed Dogs.
Chad.
I said it's the Old Familiar.
Old Familiar is correct. Yeah. The next question is, in Baby Driver, when Baby is finished working for Doc, what job is Baby doing?
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chad.
Pizza delivery driver.
Chris.
Yeah, pizza delivery boy.
Right, the next question is, and this is the only one from this movie, but in the Sparks Brothers, who voices John Lennon and Ringo Starr in the animated sequences throughout the movie?
Oh, wow. I think you might have stumped us with that one.
Yeah, same. I should have looked it up before. I came on.
And
Let's do my only guess.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Are you going the only one he done one movie with Simon Pegg and Foss?
Chad.
That could be right. That's a good guess. I just wrote Ron Mayo. I was going to write both of their names, but I couldn't.
Chris is correct. It's Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Nice. Great pull, Chris.
I found that out. I thought, oh, I'm going to do that as a question. The next question is, which Wizarding World actors have a small appearance in Last Night in Soho as cloakroom attendants?
Oh. God. Actually, I think I know it. Took me a second. Like I can't screw up a question. I can't screw up a question that's both Harry Potter and Edgar Wright.
But can you? For
maybe
one that
pins down. Chris. Chad.
Oh yeah, okay. I said Oliver and James Phelps.
Oliver and James Phelps is correct.
Fred and George.
Yep.
That makes sense. I've seen Black Knight Soho one time, and
very small part.
Yeah, I don't think David Bradley is in anything else outside of the Cornetto trilogy when it comes to Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
So the next question is, in Shaun of the Dead, Ed says that he can do a good impression of the monkey from what movie?
damn it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
Every Which Way But Loose.
Chris.
No, I remember the name of the monkey. I remember the main hand by
Clyde.
Yeah.
Every Which Way But Loose is correct. The next question is, what suite is Angel staying in at the Swan in Hot Fuzz?
Oh, damn, that's deep.
I know the name.
Also, shout out Jay Burns for the Hot Fuzz questions. He gave me a whole doc that said, I'll help you out here. I'll give you a whole doc of Hot Fuzz questions I've got.
Nice. Yeah, Jay goes deep, so for sure on Cornetto.
I remember the hotel name, but I don't remember the street name.
Same.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Yeah, I only remember the Fun Hotel. I can't remember.
Chad.
I guess the Penthouse Suite.
It is the Castle Suite.
Oh! You were at
the next.
I thought you were at the street.
The next question is, in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, what is the name of the theatre where Scott fights Gideon? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. I think I heard a repeat there. Yeah, no, I've heard that. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, what is the name of the theatre where Scott fights Gideon? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
I barely remember. I said a prisoner seat. I couldn't remember.
Chad.
I believe it's Chaos Theater.
Chaos Theater is correct. The next question is, Why
try to
can't
remember that line.
Next question is, why can't the gang get a drink from the famous cock in the world's end?
Oh, you remember this one?
5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I hope this is right. I said Gary was banned.
Chris.
They were banned from bar, I believe. Why?
Yep, Gary was banned.
Mhm.
The next question is, what does Baby do with the recorded conversations in Baby Driver?
I hope I'm not too specific here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris.
You make mistakes with them, like making different sounds.
Chad.
Yeah, I said makes music on cassette tapes. Something like that.
Yeah, no, I'll give you both. It's like make mixtapes. It's basically all
Yeah.
I was looking for. Next question is, which late actress plays the older version of Sandy, aka Mrs. Alexander Collins, in Last Night in Soho?
I keep forgetting that she died.
I love this actress.
Yeah, she's so good in this movie.
She's on one of my favorite TV shows all the time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
Said Diana Rigg.
Chris.
Yeah, Lady Star and Diana Rigg.
Diana Rigg is correct. The next question is, in Shaun of the Dead, Liz rings Shaun at work to check that he made the booking for dinner at the place that does all the what kind of food items?
I like that question.
Oh.
In 5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
I said fish heads, but I try to remember the death.
Chad.
I'm pretty sure it's just fish, and it's Fulci's, the place that does all the fish.
I'll give it to both of you. It is fish. Well, I don't know
That's
if they
fair.
specifically. I don't know if they specifically sell fish heads, but you still said fish.
They do all the fish. So
Yeah.
fish head counts.
The next question is, in Hot Fuzz, Nicholas and Danny were called to Mr. Ripley's house because he was clipping someone else's what?
I love
Ugh. I'm trying to figure out like how specific this is with the wording. Ugh.
I love this scene in the movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I almost said bushes, but I went with hedges.
Chris.
Yeah, right. It's true.
Hedges is correct.
Perfect.
Okay.
I think specifically in the movie they say hedgerows, but I was going to accept hedges anyway because they're basically the same
Nice.
thing. The next question is, what is the last name of the twins that Sex Bob-omb has an amp versus amp battle with?
Oh, how'd you know?
I will say spelling does not matter. I was going to be a dick. but
Thank
I decided
you.
Not to.
Oh, not to get spelled.
I'll
I'm
save
hoping I
that.
got this actually right, but we'll see.
I'll save that for when we have the actual spelling for me to random match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
No, I don't have a killer. I know it, okay, I can't spell the name, right?
Chad.
Yeah, it was Kyle and Ken Katianagi.
Yeah, that is.
Katianagi is correct.
Yeah, her name just spelled that. We're like, how does this say that?
The
Right.
next question is, how does Andy figure out that Oliver was replaced in The World's End?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I have to my.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chad.
I'm hoping this is right. I said missing O-shaped birthmark.
Chris.
Had the name he had surgery on.
What was that?
Name he had surgery on, like he had surgery on something that. But
Oh.
It is he's missing the birthmark.
I think you might be thinking of Peter Page.
yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that they were talking about specific thing. I'm trying to.
And it's the wrong leg, and then they freak out for a second. And he's like, "Oh, it's the other leg."
That's why I got it confused because I remembered there were so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The next question is, in Baby Driver, what does Joe always request when he has a peanut butter sandwich?
I'm trying to figure out the specificity of this. Okay,
I think I got this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chad.
I thought maybe it was like bananas, but I said squash it, like smush it down.
Chris.
He said that spread on the edges of the bread, rather than on the front of the bread.
Yep, spread it all the way to the edges is the correct
Okay.
answer.
Nice pull, Chris.
The next question is, in the first dream sequence in Last Night in Soho, Ellie sees what singer singing as Sandy walks down the stairs?
Oh my god! Time that should be watched.
It's a good movie. It really is.
It's
Yeah, for sure.
least favorite hit, but I like it, but I don't love it.
Honestly, after seeing it, I think Thomas McKenzie and or Anya Taylor-Joy should have been nominated for the Oscars.
Yeah, they were great.
Amazing.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chad.
I couldn't remember this, so I just guessed Frank Sinatra.
Chris.
Yeah, I blanked. Well, I can't remember.
It is Cilla Black.
Okay.
The next question is, in Shaun of the Dead, what country did Shaun and Liz meet?
I love this part too.
And
Repeat.
5.
Repeat.
Yep. In Shaun of the Dead, what country does Shaun and Liz meet?
I don't know. I have to fight, but okay. I thought we watched it movie yesterday.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
I said Russia.
Chad.
Yeah, he's like, I met you. I took you to Greece. It's like, we met in Greece.
Greece is correct. The next question is, in Hot Fuzz, what type of ice cream is the station not going to be short of since Danny decided to drink and drive?
Oh, Dad.
Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Chris.
Can Chunking Monkey? I can't remember.
Chad.
I also said Chunky Monkey.
Chunky Monkey is correct. The next question is, what kind of coffee does Scott order from Julie at the coffee shop in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World?
Fuck. Oh, what is it?
I have no freaking idea. I'm just gonna guess something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I'm gonna freak out when I hear it. I said foam latte. I had no idea.
Chris.
A blank. I couldn't remember it.
It's a caramel macchiato.
That's right. Okay.
I could have laughed over with something with M, but I could have just gone off of it.
The next question is, in the world's end, how long was Andy sober for?
Oh.
Oh.
Good game so far, Chad. This is some tough question.
Yeah, I'm enjoying them.
1. Pins down. Chris.
Control.
Chad.
I couldn't remember. I just guessed 20 years.
Chad was closest. It was 16 years.
Wow.
Okay.
Actually,
I
I
was
think
like
you would say, yeah.
I was like 15, 18, 20. Didn't think 16.
The next question is, what is Baby's real name in Baby Driver?
Full name or just first name?
Just the first name. I don't think the full name is ever said.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Thank God.
If you can make up a full name, Chris.
I loved it. I loved this movie. I remember a lot from it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
Miles?
Chris. Miles is correct. The next question is, inspired by Sandy, Ellie gets a job at what kind of establishment in Last Night in Soho?
I hope you're not going for specific.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I said it was an Irish pub, the Toucan. The Toucan.
Chris.
I got a bar because you're working behind the bar.
I will give it to both for you. I mean,
Nice.
just because, I mean, well, pubs and bars are the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
Unless someone can prove to me otherwise. The next question is, in Shaun of the Dead, what was left on the counter when Shaun set the bar on fire?
Oh. Oh, I loved it, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
the bullet shelling when the bullets itself.
Chad.
Yeah, I also said shells and then wrote bullets just to clarify what type of shell.
Yeah, bullet. That's correct. The next question is, in Hot Fuzz, what is the name of the song that the actor starts singing in Romeo and Juliet?
Oh,
Did I have a freaking title? Oh. The whole thing when you watch the movie, I subtitle, they put the song title on.
oh no.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I believe it's called Love Fool.
Chris.
That's how everything come up with love because
Loveful is correct. The next question is, in Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Scott once dated Kim while they were in what grade of school?
Oh.
not getting the one in my
4, 3.
I'm
2,
not sure on
1.
this.
Pins down. Chad.
I don't know why I said that. I said second grade.
Chris.
sophomore.
So I think I might have misled you with the question. Actually, the answer is just high school.
Oh.
So I apologize for that because over here it's like it goes primary school, high school, and then university. We don't have grades. I was just trying to think of a way to word that, but yeah.
I might have said high school, but because you were asking specific grade, I said
Yeah,
second. I'm clearly wrong, so I would give it to Chris.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I'll believe it because either no one gets the points or both people get the points. Simply because I misleaded it, so I'll just leave it as no one gets it. So
cool.
The next question is, who plays Stephen Prince in The World's End?
I think this is how you spell the name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Kate Matson.
Chad.
I said Patty Considine.
Paddy Considine is correct. The next question is, and this is the last one of the first 30 questions. In Baby Driver, what is Doc's code word for when he knows that his crew is in trouble?
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Apple juice.
Chad.
I wrote a joke answer. I said fire sale.
You didn't say bananas. That's how I know.
Nice. Couldn't remember that.
The next. So we got 5 questions left. So this is the last 5 questions. If you get a question correct, you gain a point as always. If you get one incorrect or give a blank board, then you lose a point. The scores are: Chad is in the lead on 22 points. Chris is on 14 points. Your first question is: at the party in Ellie's flat at the start of Last Night in Soho, a guy rips the headphones off her and hassles her for listening to what kind of music?
Could you repeat that question?
Yep. At the party in Ellie's flat at the start of Last Night in Soho, a guy rips the headphones off her and hassles her for listening to what kind of music?
I don't remember the exact phrase.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
Classical.
Chad.
I was in the same. I said like old school classic rock. Because you listen to the Kinks, I think.
I can't give it to either of you. It's specifically it's just granny shit.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, Ironically, it's a lot of music I love, which is funny because I
Same.
do listen to. I listen to a lot of Silent Black. The next question is: in Shaun of the Dead, how did Shaun, Liz, and Ed escape from the zombies after they set the bar on fire?
Oh,
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
repeat.
1. That is your last repeat. In Shaun of the Dead, how did Shaun, Liz, and Ed escape from the zombies after they set the bar on fire?
I don't know the right word for room, but
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what wording you wanted, but I said escape through cellar, and I wrote trap door.
Chris.
that door that leads to cellar.
That is correct.
Sweet.
Also, just because of that verbiage, I would have also accepted basement. So, because yeah. The next question is: in Hot Fuzz, what phrase from an animated TV series does Danny utter when seeing all the unlicensed weapons that Mr. Ripley has? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
So by the power of Grayskull.
Chris.
By the power of Grayskull.
That is correct. The next question is: who plays Trevor, the Reverend Green, the drug dealer in The World's End?
Oh, I just studied this, and I'm trying to figure out if I can remember this shit.
Oh my. Good question.
Very good question. Very tricky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins
I don't
down.
know.
Chad.
I guess like Michael, and I tried to write a last name and ran out of time.
Chris.
I don't know. I said Kieran Culkin.
Chad was right, but he didn't write the full last name, which like it means I can't give it to him. It's Michael Smiley.
I was almost there.
The last question of the night, and the scores at this point is back to where it started at the start of the round. Is 22-14. The last question is: when Ali records Older Jack near the end of Last Night in Soho, what brand of beer does he ask for?
Oh. Another really good question.
I don't know this, but heck yes.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chad.
I just guessed Guinness.
Same.
Chris. It is not Guinness. He's
Right.
asked for a pint of numbers.
Oh, okay.
But with that being said, and your winner is Chad with a score of 21 points. Chris came second with a score of 13 points. No one came third or fourth because there was no third or fourth people in here. But that being said, Chris, how did you feel about your performance today?
Chad is a great player. Like, this is tough. Like, but I actually this is one of my better medal because I did gain a good amount of points. I'm proud. Like, I always love facing Chad. We always have fun, and I love Edgar Wright. Anytime in the future, the more Edgar Wright fan, I always have fun playing.
Chad, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel?
It feels great. We originally had more like competition. It was a little sad that we lost Luis and Kevin out today because I think that could have been like a even more fun match. But just playing with Chris was really chill, and a lot of fun. Chris knew a lot, and I was just, trying to study a lot for this. I, in a lot of leagues, threw out Edgar Wright as like one of my big strengths, especially for Neto. And, so I'm slowly trying to watch more Last Night in Soho and stuff like that to try to like strengthen up on it. I had some weak spots there, as you could see, but I felt really great about my performance. But yeah, I'm calling out that Kevin Paas. I want him. I know he wants to face me again because I beat him narrowly in a Jack of all trivia match like a year ago or more. And, I don't know if it's going to be here or in another league or something like that, but, I got to play him at some point. So, but yeah, I had fun. Thank you for the match, Malcolm. That was a really good time, and I had a lot of fun for sure. How's that for a slice of fried gold?
But with that, I'm not going to ask the usual question of what other matches you want because you're both already down for a lot at this stage. So like you've got enough coming up that I don't need to worry about you guys. But the next week we have got a Seth MacFarlane directed movies match with Jay Burns taking on RJ, taking on Richie. So that should be a lot of fun. And then but for that, until next time, we're gonna get out of here. Join us on Take 3 in about an hour and 20 odd minutes for Rankum, for top 12 acting performance and Stephen King adaptations. And yeah,